Hi guys, ubathabile lona intombi yakwaShamase and you are watching Foritech Online TV. If you haven't subscribed to this channel, please do so. Please click on the subscribe button so that you won't miss out on any updates that we'll be posting. And also, please don't forget our sister TV, and that is Bone Shaker TV. Please do subscribe, like, and comment. Please take note that we are proudly sponsored by Foritech IT Solutions. And right now, I am with my co host, Afia Adakwa. Are you good?
Fine, just have a bit of flu there, so if I'm coughing, please be with me. But that cough wasn't mine.
Okay, we'll just forgive you for this round. For this round. So guys, just a quick update on what is actually happening in Gqeberha in Eastern Cape. Disclaimer, the views and the opinions of this matter are not for the Foritech Online TV, but are my own views and my co-host views. So if you guys want to attack, please come for me and my co-host. So yes, we have seen that the Motherwell Magistrate Court has been closed off after um, a sergeant who's been working in the police of um, in the police force for 16 years was shot dead yesterday, but by one of the citizens who took his own gun, like his own gun. He disarmed the sergeant by the name of Mario Nell. He disarmed him in court when they were about to have a court case. So he disarmed him and then he shot him dead. So this citizen, people are not sure if he flew with a car or he walked or he ran. They're not sure. But then luckily the patrollers of the township were around, so they were able to attend to the matter quickly and they assisted the police in finding this suspect. So, with the help of one of the taxi drivers, because allegedly he saw him in the taxi, luckily, none of the people who were in the taxi, like the passengers in the taxi, got injured. So that was lucky for them because they didn't get injured. This guy didn't injure them. So yeah, and they found the guy. So he shot the police, and during the process, he got shot. And under the guard of the police, so they took him to the hospital, and he was fighting for his life in the hospital.
Oh, I thought he died on the spot. Well,
No,
I saw when
he's fighting for his
in an
life.
article because he was shot. He has two shots on his head,
Hmm.
two in his stomach. I think one on his testicle, one of the testicles.
Mm.
Um, one on his left leg and on his hip or whatever. There's a picture of him actually laying lifeless. So I think the article that I read mentioned that he's no more. But I don't know since you're saying that he's fighting for his life.
Yeah, from my source. So yeah, guys, he's fighting for his life under the guard of the police. So I just want to send my deepest condolences to the Nell family. They have lost a father, they have lost a brother, and just want to send our deepest condolences to his colleagues also, because he has been with the police force for 16 years. Like for 16 years. That was too long. Like that was too long. And for it's so sad to even think that he died um during his working hours. Like he was in court, soon to be like having like a court session there, and then he died on the spot with his own gun. And yeah, the police also managed to get the gun, the state-owned gun. So at least they managed to get also the state-owned gun. So it's so sad that we no longer safe, whether you're at home, at work, we no longer safe because of like the life we're living, and the world out there is dangerous to all of us. If the world out there is dangerous to the police officials who are supposed to be out there protecting us as the citizens, like it's it's really like nje gooby out there, gooby. And there's so many things that are happening in Gqeberha, because a 41-year-old surgeon also was killed on Monday. That's Gqeberha. And a 50-year-old doctor, Dr. Bantu, she was also shot dead in her own surgery. All these things are happening in Gqeberha. So I don't know what is actually happening in Eastern Cape at Gqeberha. I don't know.
I just want to say it's sad that people, I think, do they belong to the white collar? I'll say, yeah, the white collar people, the police, and also a doctor being killed. Those are people that we actually depend on when we're sick or when you're in trouble. So I think we also don't appreciate um, the men and women who work in the police force, because thinking that in they're always in danger. They are always in a risk of either getting killed or being involved in something that might lead them into dying. Looking at the fact that this police was killed in court, it makes things even worse. Inside court, using his own gun. So I also think we also need to just show our appreciation, even though at times we feel like um, the people of the law don't do much. But coming to think of the fact that at times they are out there at night looking for thugs, looking for criminals, and yet they put their own lives as well in danger. So they do really deserve to be appreciated, and also the fact that these killings are now becoming like a norm. They're now becoming like a norm. It's just, I don't know what more to say, but it's just too much. Also said that a doctor also had to was killed. Like, why? Aren't there any other ways that we can have or do to just solve, if we having if you have an issue with a person, than to just kill a person? Honestly, even if it's about money, or we see even these days thugs, if you're being held, hostage, or you're being, what is this? You're being hijacked. A gun or killing will just be involved. Like, I guess, can't we just relax a bit?
And
It's
it's
too
funny
much.
because from the information that I got from my source is that they don't see anything that was taken from the surgery. So clearly they knew that the aim for them to go there is to go and kill um the doctor, you know. So because they didn't take anything, nothing was taken, everything is still the way it was. Yes, just that we lost a life, you know. So it's kind of confusing as to why, like you've just said, like why would someone want to kill a person who's out there trying to save lives? Like, why would you do that? The same person has like their family that they need to feed, they need to take care of, and then when you come and take that person's life away, like why would you do that?
It's not fair, honestly. I mean, as much as we are living in borrowed time, dying in a gruesome way like this is really not fair. no matter what the issue was, no matter if maybe the guy was killing the police because maybe he feels like the police is too much, maybe he's doing his work. We know that at times there are people who feel like, ooh, there are criminals out there who feel like maybe if Osmoze is a police officer and we're like, hey, if Osmoze is doing too much, if Osmoze is always looking for us, you know what, we're gonna find him because he's really making our life hard, and then they decide to eliminate that person. But that doesn't also justify that that's what they should do. Even, I mean, police are there to make sure criminals don't get away with a whole lot of things. And now look at him. You're fighting for your life. You've been shot. I don't know if he's going to survive with the shots that he had. What has he um what has he gained now? Besides
Nothing.
that, okay, that cop is dead if that's what they wanted, because I don't think it's only him alone. But whosoever wanted that, okay, they got what they wanted. But and now the one who's fighting for his life, what has he got to live for now? Because noma ngabe angaphila, I don't think he'll ever be the same. I mean, he got shot down there, like, dude. So it's really something that we've been talking a lot about, people getting murdered, people getting shot, and things like that. And it seems like each and every day, it's not even getting better. It just keeps
It's
on
getting
getting worse
worse.
and worse and worse and worse and worse. And I've said this before, that imagine these are just the news that we are seeing, and we are getting the information about it. What about the ones that are just quiet, that we don't get to know about? So I don't know. I think we really need to make this world a better place. I don't know how, but it really begins with yourself as an individual. Yes, crime can never be stopped. Like, it can never come to a stop and be on 0.000. But I think we can just try to limit ourselves from getting engaged in criminal activities.
Hmm. And as for Sergeant Luando Punga, he was also shot dead when there was a cash in transit. So, like he went there as a police officer, like when they attend to
Yeah.
such crime scenes, and then he got shot. So they were doing some cash in transit for the Fidelity Company. So he lost his life like that. He was doing his job also.
Yeah, but as they say, not all heroes wear capes. In this scenario, I think I would just call them heroes because they were at work doing their job, trying to prevent something worse from
Mm-hmm.
happening. Because even the one that happened at Motherwell court, police are always there because criminals are there. They are there to make sure that the criminal doesn't escape.
Mm-hmm.
Probably nothing also should happen inside court where people now start fighting and get physical. So I would just say, even though they have, passed away, but I think they deserve to be labeled as heroes.
Heroes,
Yeah.
yeah. Hmm. And guys, we have seen that the police officials have decided to hand the case to the Hawks. So now the Hawks are the ones who will investigate the case further, so that they can get, the information, the correct information as to how come did this guy take the gun from um, Sergeant Nell, yes, Sergeant Nell, and then how did it happen that he ends up pulling a trigger? What was the motive in that? Like when it comes to the Hawks, yeah, they do the things that need to be done. Yeah. So the case has been handed over to the Hawks. So once we get um, more information, we'll share the information that we get from our source with you as we usually do. So, guys, yeah, you can just take a break and then we'll come back again with more information. So, for now, we just want to send our deepest condolences to the heroes of South Africa. I'm just going to call them our heroes, as my co host said here. I'm just going to refer them as our heroes. I know we lost a gem, we lost brothers, we lost fathers, but to us, they are our South African heroes. They died in but bashonele basemsebenzini,
Yeah.
which is something that they chose to do. They died while doing something that they love. That's why we refer them as our heroes of today. So deepest condolences to your families and your colleagues. For now, if you guys haven't subscribed to our channel, please do click on the subscribe button, add your views about this matter, and like. For now, is peace from me and Afia. Bye.